Oh man, this next one is it's so weird. I don't know. Maybe you can break it down for me, Will. But the protesters are back outside of Bezos' house, and they've got another guillotine, which is what they like to do. He recently passed 200 billion in net worth. Apparently, these protesters, they want him to increase the minimum wage for people at Amazon to $30. That's a pretty hefty minimum wage. And so they go to his house and they put up this guillotine. It has 5.7 million views. This was posted on the Washington Examiner.
Someone's setting it up.
And it's so weird. The whole thing has such a weird feeling to it. This lady is just hammering into this guillotine. You put the audio on, Will. I mean, how does this make you feel? It's very strange. So I guess Bezos has a house in Washington, D.C. And this is out front of his house. And they got to show up and construct the thing. And they're talking and they're super casual. And they're like, yeah, put in the other nail on the guillotine over here. And it's obviously very threatening. It's not a real guillotine, but it's a threatening thing to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it's meant to send a message and all the rest of it, but Bezos is a human, right?
Yeah, as far as we know.
He's a human as far as we know. Does he come home at night? I mean, what if he's in there right now? He wants to leave, and everybody's got the guillotine out front.
I got to go to Amazon HQ. Like,
right.
Can you leave me alone?
Well, not if he's in D.C. because the HQ. He's got a place in D.C.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
this
but
isn't in. This isn't there.
This is in D.C. But Amazon HQ would be in Seattle or whatever. Yeah. But anyway,
why is it not gated? I thought he has 200 billion.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he have?
I don't know if that house in the video is his actual place. His actual place may be on the other side of the road, or I'm not sure.
It's the wrong house.
Like, I think maybe they're as close as they can be.
Yeah.
But the part for me, I just don't know. The guillotine thing is just very aggressive and violent, and I guess that's the idea of it.
That's the only, like, it's a death device. So if you want to represent like death to Bezos, that's quite awful.
Maybe look, maybe I'm crazy here, but I can't help just viewing the guy, even if he has $200 billion as a human. I just do that. Everybody's human. Yeah. And so I just imagine, I don't know, he has a wife and kids and everything else. And I understand he has 200 billion, so you hate him. But if you put a guillotine in front of his front door, that's just a pretty terrifying message.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's got a joke. He says chances are the guillotine came off Amazon. That's where they purchased it. No, but you make a point. Like, everybody's wearing nice sneakers in this. I don't know why that stood out to me. Everybody's got nice sneakers and they look like they're doing all right, but I guess you don't need to. It doesn't take 200 billion to get some nice sneakers. There's a kid across the street in a stroller watching the guillotine be constructed.
There doesn't seem to be a lot of people there.
No, it looks like a small group. Look, I don't know. I'm sure there's someone out there who's going to sympathize with the guillotine thing, that hates billionaires and whatever. And there's totally an argument for fair wages and distribution of wealth, and I don't know that there's a conversation to be had. Mm-hmm. But the guillotine just kind of throws me off how casually you're doing that. Because I know myself, at least myself as an adult, I wouldn't be all that interested in doing that.
No, and these are all adults here.
They sure look like adults.
No.
So
no signs, just a guillotine. That's a new thing.
Does you just bring the guillotine? No. And what do? Do they disassemble it and then leave and then come back?
Well, they're gonna have to save it. They're not gonna.
Yeah, it looks too well done for them to just chuck it out after. So does this come back every day? And then at what point can he do anything about it? It looks like it's blocking his driveway. Mm-hmm. So it's all very confusing. But anyways, They love to do it. And I'm not sure that this is going to get the minimum wage to $30 for Amazon employees. I'm not sure that this is going to work. We'll see.